You can drink on our boats. You can drink on the sidewalk. Never go upstairs, but anywhere on the Riverwalk you can have a beer. Even right here inside the boat. Yes, sir. Now we tell you, huh? Sorry about that. You're rubbing up against their knees. You don't even know those people, man. At least say hi to each other. Be nice, okay? All right. My name is Danny, and we're going to be together. There are underneath you snakes, turtles, perch, bass, catfish. Heck, we got cameras down there, cell phones, chairs. I don't want you. I got life jackets up front if you need one. Now, if I say to you the name Selena, Corpus Christi, murder, do you know what I'm talking about? Singer, she was murdered in the prime of her life. Sir, where are you going, sir? This is the Kissing Bridge. You're going away too fast. I like to get people to start over. They said, sir, we don't even know each other. Lucky day. Hey, on the right here is the Mocara Hotel and Spa. The word Mocara means rare orchid. Here. If you were a young man living here in 1853, here on the left-hand side, you would have gone to school right here. See, this was a school for boys. It was called St. Mary's Academy. A flat wall. Look on the left and look straight up. Look straight up to the top. Look up.
Look straight up.
Isn't that cool?
Straight up.
North were born in that hospital. When my appendix ruptured, I was in that hospital for 21 days. I had 3. My appendix bursting open. It didn't even hurt or anything. I had no idea. I just felt kind of nauseous a little bit. So I waited like a week. And when I finally went to the hospital, they're like, oh my gosh. And then they wouldn't give me, and that's when I decided, man, if I live, I'm never climbing another telephone pole. I'm gonna go be a boat captain. What I did. I gained the 31 days. The Hyatt Regency Hotel, and the sun is shining on it. And do you know that the Alamo sits just on the other side of it? So if you want to see the Alamo, you go through those doors. The Alamo is a war memorial. People died there so that you and I can have our freedom. Today, you may have noticed on the river, there were young men and young women in Air Force blue uniforms. The Clifford Building. It was built in 1893. Look at the name on the awning, Hugman. And then look behind the bicycle at the statue of the man that designed the Riverwalk. Casarillo. These guys have been feeding. These are the same color as those guys over there playing the music. Alright, we're going to leave the natural river. We're going to go into the man-made section here. Built in 68. There is a tunnel as big as this boat. When it floods, all the floodwaters go under the city. It is 24 feet in diameter, 3.5 miles of the tunnel. That's how big it is. It never floods downtown anymore. We just reroute the river. Yeah. Do you see these roots coming out of the ground here on the right? This particular tree is called a bald cypress. Now that's the state tree of Louisiana. Those roots look like bald-headed people. Boat is as smart as a first grader in Texas. What is the state tree of Texas? What's our state tree? Now let me tell you how the pecan tree became our state tree. We used to have a governor years ago named Paul. 1,000 rooms in it. In the year 1905, if you had $3, you could have stayed at the Fairmont Hotel that used to sit there. A 1,600-ton brick building. Moved it like a house trailer. Took it across this bridge right here. Hey, you folks there. We're good? Okay, thank you. All right. There we go. A little bit yucky. This is like the Mississippi River here, but here's the reason is this part right here doesn't move right now. The other part is still moving. And this usually when we head to Henry Barbosa Gonzalez Convention Center, Henry B. Nobody can ever beat Mr. Gonzalez. He was the first Hispanic congressman. Do you see in the middle there's a man, a woman, and a child standing on the Alamo? Right-hand side of it is Europe, left-hand side is Mexico. Look at the child standing on the Alamo. That's considered San Antonio. Now, I know all about the blending of Europe and Mexico. My wife's name is Linda. She's German. She's Hispanic. But man, I never know which one's going to wake up in the morning. But I love my wife. I learned real early in life how to say yes ma'am. Remember this, boys. Happy wife. Happy this young lady. Coming of age. Turning 15. Let's clap for her. What do you say? Happy birthday! Right now, because they drained the river. January the 3rd, they took all the water out of the river and sent it to the ocean, and then they filled it back up with the water that was in the tunnel, and so we kind of have to wait for
That's us.
How y'all doing? I don't want to hit this too hard. Money to get on my boat. Did you know you didn't have to pay anything at all to ride a boat? Were y'all familiar? Did they even talk to you at all about that deal where you ride for free? You get a place to stay at night. They give you a free dinner, free place to stay at night. Let's avoid that one, okay? Let's be good. Let's be nice. Hey, I wonder if anybody today is having a birthday on my boat, huh? February, what is it, 27th? Any birthdays? I'm gonna slow down. We'll just kind of ease out a little bit. That's not going to work. I got to get off this wall.
Oh. Too many.
Look at the difference between our half bands. Anyway, he knows better than it's supposed to stop. So the difference between a boat captain is the half band. White means rookie, beware. Now, I want you to see in front of the boat the statue Anthony de Padua. He's holding a child in his arms. In the Catholic Church, they celebrate once a year on the 13th of June his feast day after St. Anthony. And then later the city took the name, St. San Antonio. Dangerous part of the ride. Hang on to your wallets, boys. We're headed deep into the heart of the shopping mall. 9 movie theaters, 3 IMAXs.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, it's just, you would not get bored even if you come watch it.
There's actually 9 theaters, but every chair, all the chairs, are wide leather electric recliners. You press a button, your feet come up. If you happen to be a senior like me, $4.50. Ready to be a senior. elevation deck is 622 feet. You know what's great 3D glasses? A movie about Texas, a short movie, 20 minutes long. When the bull comes out, the chair comes alive and you're riding the bull like you're in the rodeo. Listen. 6 o'clock. 100 and what? 17 years? 18 years? 118 years? Something like that. Now this place, what happened on this bridge? A young man was standing up there. His friends were yelling at him, do it, do it. It was spring break. Not happening. Look how high it is. That's a 30-foot drop. It's 4 foot deep with a concrete bottom. That's not very smart. No. You know, kids, if you're smart, hey, there's this little girl waving at you over here, man. She's trying her best to get your attention. Check it out. Somebody's coming in on top of us. We're going to pull out here real easy like. Hey, look over there at those baby ducks on the right. There's 2 little baby ducks over there against the pole. See them? What do y'all think, guys? Who's cuter, the baby ducks or the little kids? This is the time of year when lots and lots of baby ducks will begin to hatch out. They'll be everywhere. Look to the left, guys. It's a blending of Mexico, Canada, and the United States of America right there. A kid named Sebastian built it. Concrete rooms here at the Hilton, Paseo del Rio. Hey, what's up? You see these guys over here? In a little while, they're going to fall in the river. Every one of these rooms above your head had dressers, paintings, carpets. They were all put into the individual concrete room, and then it was brought to town. 202 working days we had a hotel. Pretty amazing when you think about it.
Restaurant
1965. This is just part of the Arneson River Theatre. We have in La Villita here, we have 27 of these in this area from a movie.
Theater.
Do you remember the movie Miss Congeniality with Sandra Bullock? Yeah, she did her swimsuit scene right here on the right side. Look at the bells of Colorado. He's taking these longhorns up into the Doc Briscoe Western Art Museum. And aren't these trees beautiful, these Montezumas? They're huge. Look at these birds up here above your head. Not the plastic owl. Isn't this a beautiful bridge coming up? It was built in East Berlin, Connecticut. Well, these bridges are 125 years old. So you can go back home and say, hey, y'all know how to build bridges. Y'all build good bridges. We actually, look at the island on the right. Look at this heart-shaped island. About 300 weddings a year take place right here. There's Father Massonet's praying hands. It's a very romantic little spot. A hurricane hit us on the 9th of September, 1921. We got 14 inches of rain in 8 hours. We didn't have a tunnel under us at street level. We lost that night 13 bridges and 83 people were gone the next day. But all the Connecticut bridges were still here, folks. Look behind us. It looks like the river stops right there. The river doesn't stop. That's a waterfall. You know that thing you just saw in the river right there? It'll be picked up tonight, okay? We have a boat that comes to every evening, or in the morning sometimes, and she sweeps the river. Anyway, if you guys want to go down and see the other missions, you get on the sidewalk, walk through the red tunnel of love, and go 10 miles, you'll be in mission. You know, ladies, the women saved the river. Emily Edwards and Rena Maverick Green found out, and this gorgeous movie pops on, and it's a history of the city of San Antonio. So right over there, church. That church was built in 1739. And look at that old tree in front of you. The oldest tree on the river is about 400 years old. I want to thank you all for being my guest. I always like teaching you about the city of San Antonio. So if you do any Facebooking, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. And look at the wall right here. Now this wall, yes, it will flood behind us, but it never floods in front of us. Okay? Now you know how it works. I want to show you all my favorite, most romantic place on the Riverwalk. Sam here, she'll take good care of you. Either, hello Sam. Sam. Hey Sam, okay, she's look on the left. Look at the chandeliers. That's the Drury Inn Suites Hotel. See that up there? See the chandeliers? When the flood came in 1921, those chandeliers were mother-in-law. Hey, you notice on the helm right here it says, for a job well done, our drivers appreciate your tip.